Communication in a digital environment takes some deliberate skills and adjustments to our habits. In this video, I'll introduce you to a few essential considerations, and there'll be more in other videos. First of all, we need to be more intentional in our communication. You're not going to just run into someone in the hallway or at the coffee machine. You need to be intentional using technology to reach out and have those conversations that might generally happen in person if you were in the same location. Next, we have multiple technology channels. We need to be deliberate about what technology are we using for what kind of communication, how often. We need to get really clear about how to use all the tools we have and make sure that our teams are all on the same page as far as that. Thirdly, transparency. Brené Brown says, "In the absence of data, we will always make up stories." You've probably seen this when some change was happening in your organization. The gossip mill just starts to spin and spin. The more transparent we are, the less that gossip will travel. Transparency is essential. We also need to communicate the way people need, and that might be different for different people. So we need to understand their preferences. Maybe it's a behavioral style, so understanding people's different styles is important. It might be about how skilled people are. The less skill they have, the more direction they may need more often. You also want to consider their personal circumstances. Are people feeling anxious or isolated? What's going on in their world? We need to communicate and lead the way they need. And that's so important in a chaotic time. The final consideration about communicating in a digital world that I want to mention is we often make the mistake of thinking more communication means more meetings. And while we do definitely need to make our video meetings and our virtual meetings more effective, not everything has to be a meeting. So we need to get clear about that. When we consider all of these skills, we bundle them up into a competency that we call digital fluency. That is the ability to communicate, collaborate, and connect using technology, and it is essential in today's world.